Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and today I'm joined by Deven Rall.
Glad to be back.
Oh,
Glad
man.
to be back.
I love the days Deven's on. You're the number one newsbreaker at the organization, in my opinion.
I appreciate that. I don't know if I'd agree with that, but I appreciate it.
I said in my opinion,
Okay.
in nobody else's though. We have some belter stories today. Irina, Shayk and Bradley Cooper, they're like cozying up together in Venice. I thought she was with Tom Brady.
Very odd.
Very strange. We're going to go back through and talk about Kim and Croy because Kim's wearing her ring, but Croy is saying the divorce is still on. This messy divorce is getting even messier.
Are we getting played? I don't know what's going on.
We may be getting played.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that.
Yes, I agree.
But to begin with, another day and another death hoax. You remember Lil Tay?
Just a few weeks ago.
She, someone posted to her account saying, she had died. 24 hours later, it took her 24 hours somehow to say, no, look, I'm alive. Well, it's happened again. Josh Seiter, you may remember him from The Bachelorette. He was on Caitlin Bristow's season.
I know you're a big Bachelorette guy. I am not.
I was in Bachelor Nation, but now I've set sail.
You've left Bachelor Nation. I do know. I think he was eliminated one of the first rounds.
Yeah,
so I don't think
week one.
I don't think he was in the show very long.
Well, he someone posted to his Instagram basically saying, got some really bad news. Josh unexpectedly died, please send your thoughts and prayers. Just the sort of like how devastated we are post.
Yeah, made it seem like it was probably from like a family member or a team releasing a statement from the family, saying, and they also noted, his struggles with mental health and, and suicide. And they didn't say how he passed away, but kind of, hinted towards that's probably what happened.
Yes. Well, I mean, it set the internet ablaze and everyone was posting, sad stuff about Josh. 24 hours later, a video of Josh appears. He's taken the video. He's saying, guys, I'm alive and well. Somebody hacked my account and here I am.
I mean, very bizarre. And like you said, it's almost a carbon copy of what happened with Little Tay
Right.
a couple of weeks ago. He's claiming, hey, I got hacked.
Mm-hmm.
Someone may have got my password. I've actually spoken to him. He thinks he may have clicked a link or someone knows he's just trying to target him.
That's possible. I mean, that's possible.
It is. And that, he lost his account. Obviously people have a lot of questions, in today's day and age. It's like, okay, you lost your Instagram account, but someone posted that you died. You would imagine you would go to Twitter, you'd go to Facebook, you would reach out to your rep, have them, put out a statement saying, hey, I've been hacked. This is not true.
Everyone would run that statement saying it's not true. Like, even if it was an hour later, TMZ would put it up. Everyone would put it up and you'd get the truth out there.
100%.
But he didn't do that.
He did not. I spoke to him about it. He said, he doesn't have a Twitter. He doesn't have other social media. He spends all his time, focusing on, building up his Instagram. So that's the only social media he had. Didn't really have an answer for why exactly, I don't know, maybe he doesn't currently have a manager or a team right now, but why he didn't try other avenues of getting the word out, before 24 hours.
Right.
That, hey, I'm still alive. You would imagine he has family members who are probably very concerned seeing the news, family, friends. But yeah, I mean, very bizarre, right?
It's very bizarre. And what you did in those 24, in fact, I think it was 20 hours. Someone timed it. It was 20 hours between the death hoax post and him saying, guys, I'm alive and well. So I want like a minute by minute. What were you doing in those 20 hours? When did he find out about the hoax? Probably straight away because his mum probably would have rang him and you know what I mean?
Everyone in the world was picking this story up. And so anyone he knew was clearly probably trying to get in touch with him. He says he worked with Meta and they got his account back, which is, again, exactly what Little Tay, and her team said happened with her. But I mean, it's one of those things that this one's tricky because it's like you want to take the guy for his word.
Yeah.
You also know, we know his past. He's very well documented with his mental health struggles and different issues that he has. So you want it to, it has to be kind of sensitive,
Right.
But at the same time, we also have to look at this like, come on, man, like you didn't get hacked.
Right. I mean, there's got to be, It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. It'll be interesting to see him explain what he was doing in that time. And
the other angle to this that I find a little interesting is, so now, I mean, granted, both of these people are claiming they did get hacked. So we have to take that at their word. But at the same time, if you are trying to do this death hoax, what exactly is the payoff? Just you get clout, like you get all the news is talking about you again. But then what do you do?
Followers? I don't know.
Then people, because I know a lot of people are, I'm sure, upset about this if it is fake and he really did fake this.
It makes people less likely to work with you potentially.
Exactly, and less likely to believe anything you say. And honestly, I feel like for a lot of people, it would turn you off to this person.
His ex, they were dating for like a month or so, Monica Beverly Hills. She was
what a name.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't think that's her real name. She was on RuPaul's Drag Race. She dated him a little while before this hoax happened, and she is saying there's no way in hell Josh was hacked.
A lot of people are saying this.
And I feel like, are we going to believe the next, minor celebrity who dies? Now, it's like Boy Who Cried Wolf now. I feel bad that, like, maybe the next time this happens, we'll be like, is this
Are they dead?
I know, it's just
it's
like...
also interesting, like, another side of it is just in, like, reporting nowadays. A lot of times what will go off of is a verified Instagram of a celebrity.
Yeah.
If they post something on there, it's thought to be legit. But now, especially these like lower tier celebrities who may be doing things just for attention, you really have to like second guess if what they're posting is actually accurate.
If the news comes from their social media, then yes, you have to second guess it, because if they've got something to gain by that story getting out, then potentially...
Which is crazy that you would have to second guess someone doing a post saying that, hinting at mental health and possible suicide and that they died, that you would have to take that with a grain of salt and like really double and triple confirm.
Yeah, it's sad. And it stole the shine from Bob Barker. You know what I mean? Everyone's talking about Bob Barker.
I don't think it stole any shine from Bob Barker. Josh Seiter was not taking any shine from Bob.
Okay, on to our next story. Kim Zolciak is wearing her wedding ring again, which is crazy because they've been going through such a bit of divorce. We got her at LAX, and basically she says they're all kumbaya now. She downplays, their struggles. Let's listen to a bit of her now.
Has that ship sailed?
Well, she has the ring on.
Well, that's what I'm asking, right? So she's being very, very. I can't decode you, So you're wearing the ring, so that's a good sign, right?
I would say. Divorce docs and reality are two different things.
For anything right. So you're not going anywhere.
Thank you, everybody.
That was Kim and her daughter Brielle. The other voice you hear is Brielle.
Did she just say divorce docs are not reality? I think that's as most reality as you can get.
Exactly. That's a legal document.
That's crazy. I mean, she looks great.
She went out to Craig's that night, which is the number one.
She wants to be seen.
It's the number one celebrity restaurant in Los Angeles. She flew in from Atlanta. She was wearing her wedding ring on the plane, like showing it off on her social media. But then Croy's reps responded to this clip, basically saying that
he's still moving forward with the divorce, regardless of what she's saying.
Regardless of what she's saying, yeah. So I mean, I don't know what is real with this one. I just think that are we getting played by these two?
I'm so confused because I mean they're pulling the divorce, they're filing, the other one's filing. We'll see them together, then we'll see them apart. They're calling the cops on each other. It's like, if they are playing everyone, they're going to a lot of effort, no?
Yes.
Like, it just seems like this would be exhausting. And what is their end game? I'm assuming to get a reality show?
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got no money. Their house was going to be foreclosed. They've got massive debts stemming, reportedly largely from Kim's gambling.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess maybe if you're on hard times, you concoct a plan about how you're going to get more money.
So you just start all this made up drama between each other and you call the cops on each other. You hire lawyers, file documents in court. I mean, that's a pretty extensive plan to try to get back into reality TV.
Right. Well, maybe part of it's Kim's plan, and maybe it's not Croy's plan, because Croy's not great reality TV, to be honest. Like, he's not.
Okay, he's not.
He's not that engaging. You know, he's a nice guy, but, you know, he's an NFL player. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
Kim's the one who loves the limelight and, you know, all that sort of stuff. So it's one of these. This is another.
I don't know.
This is another potential hoax story.
I don't know. All these reality stars just doing whatever they can to get clout. I will say in very unique ways, though, that we've never seen before.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Have you really seen people fake divorces to try to get a reality show? I don't know if I have.
No. Well, especially the reason why I think maybe it is actually a real divorce, or there's definitely.
There's some bad blood. I think personally because the cops being called.
The cops being called, and that body camera footage.
Exactly.
Was
legit. Like, they were clearly upset.
If you go online and look at this body camera footage that the cops took, they hate each other. You know, in that video, they hate each other.
Or they're great actors.
Or they deserve not only reality show, like a drama.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I guess stay tuned, because it's like, I mean, we've been covering this for like, about a month? And it's like every week it just turns on a dime of what's even going on.
I'm honestly sick of covering it on the podcast, but it just like keeps going, and there's more wrinkles. You know, it seems like every day.
I mean, just give them a reality show so we can stop.
Just give them a reality show.
Yeah, just give them a reality show.
On to our final story. Irina Shayk and Bradley Cooper, who are exes, while Irina is currently dating Tom Brady. Well, Irina and Bradley, they're in Venice together with their kid, their 6-year-old, Leah. They're on the Venice canals, you know, they're taking a boat trip in Venice. There's a lot of touching by these two, you know.
I saw these photos.
He's holding her back. They're pressed up against each other a few times, arms over the seats.
I mean, if you're Brady, like, obviously he's probably a very confident guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's a total stud, like elite guy, but like, I would be upset about these photos. No?
Yeah.
I get it's your ex that you share a kid with, but it's like, I do get like co-parenting. Like, yeah, you guys maybe need to go on these vacations together. I'm not really sure I want you to go to Italy. I'm getting all these paparazzi photos of you all cuddly, and then I see you're posting topless photos that it seems like he took.
Right. It seemed like either he or the 6-year-old daughter took him, and I don't know which one's better.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I mean, maybe my theory that I just came up with in the last 10 seconds was...
I can't wait to hear this.
Maybe she is trying to apply pressure to Tom Brady to make it exclusive. Because
I actually love that theory.
That they have only been on a date or two. We've only seen them together.
I'm sure they've been together a few more times.
Okay,
but yes, only in public. I think we've got them photographed like twice together.
It's a fresh relationship.
For sure.
And you don't just like go on one date with someone and make it exclusive. You go on a few dates, maybe for like normal people, maybe it will take a few months to make it exclusive. And so her cozying up with Bradley, but not doing anything she's not kissing him.
No, definitely not.
She hasn't got her hand in his back pocket.
Bad body language, though.
Yes,
if that's
it is.
your girlfriend.
Totally. So maybe that's what she's trying to do. But Tom Brady can't, love these photos. And if the reason that they're all together is for the kid,
you can't really be mad, right? If you're
I would
Tom
be
Brady.
confused because kids don't love boats in Italy. Kids love Disneyland. Kids love McDonald's.
Oh, that's fair.
The parents love boat rides in Venice.
A romantic boat
Yes,
ride. That kid isn't stoked for.
She's a 6-year-old. Kids, I got a 3-year-old. That's not what kids like doing, boat rides in a confined space. They like running around and, throwing a ball. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, granted, I don't think you're able to go on these trips to Italy with your family, but...
I got to work.
Yeah, but... I mean, it's very weird situation. I mean, maybe they're broken up. Who knows? I do like your theory, though, that possibly she's trying to like put some pressure on him.
Yeah.
Although if you're Tom Brady, this might do the opposite for me. I would be turned off, and you could have any other model you want in the world. It's like, I don't need these problems.
But Irina is the MVP of models. I mean, right now, this season, she's the MVP.
Yeah, she's playing really well. Has great statistics.
She really does. And she has like, there's lots of models out there, there are a dime a dozen, but she has elevated herself and her star partly through who she's dated.
I mean, she's always with A-listers. I mean, she has a kid with Bradley Cooper.
I know.
I mean, you can't get more A-list than that, even though I will say I always found their relationship a little weird. I know they're
Yes.
both kind of private, but it's like, honestly, until these photos, I had never seen photos of them even really together.
Yeah, I mean, I did a deep dive and they are pictured together with the kids sometimes, but it seems like you hear about her and Tom Brady, then all of a sudden she's on vacation with Bradley Cooper. It's
And
just
then
like,
remember she was with Kanye West briefly? Like,
Oh.
it's bizarre.
she just does, yeah, she is playing a good game right now.
She is, or those are all like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this, man.
I don't know, but she is just
She's a treat. I do know how to
Stunning.
feel about her photo.
stunning.
Don't know how to feel about this relationship.
How do you feel about the photos?
Oh, they're amazing.
Okay, very good. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Well, thank you very much for joining me today, Deven,
Always a good time, Charlie.
and we'll see you guys here tomorrow. Bye.